Hey guys, so I want to talk about HAPS. HAPS is, if you guys don't know what HAPS stands for, it's host to post. And it's really genius because like you'll have X amount of friends on Facebook. And by someone hosting a post for you, now you're reaching that whole other audience of all these people that don't know what you do, don't know what the products. And it's amazing. So the first thing you need to do is you have to, if you want to participate in the HAPS, you need to pay $10. It's a $10 buy-in. And once you get all different ways you can send the $10. Everything is in the Mindset and Millions group in a post. So I always do Venmo. I find it to be very easy. So I just Venmo the money to the particular person. After I do that, I save a snapshot and then I put that snapshot in the particular post so that they see that you sent your $10 to them. So then you're in it. Now you put a giveaway post up. And it could be anything. We've done various different things, saying, hey, throw your percentage of your battery down if you want to be entered into our giveaway for X amount of money. All these different wordings. So the whole concept is that you're paying the $10. Now you put a giveaway post up to see who wants to be in it. All those people then that answer your question or say me or whatever, you then say, okay, I will PM you. Then you private message them, and there's a script for it that you will then say, would you like to participate in this giveaway? Would you mind hosting a post for me? And in return, you will be entered into the giveaway. I'm sorry, you'll be entered into our, oh my God, I'm blank. This is not good. We're being recorded. That's okay. It's only going to go out to you guys anyway. So then you'll be entered into our monthly giveaway for X amount of money. But there's scripts and everything like that for everything. So it's very, very easy. So they say yes. And then we have various different ones that we use. I love the Skinny Brew. Skinny Brew is my go-to host to post. So then I give them that post to then post on their wall. And then everyone is going to say me, 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 me. And now all these people, you don't know them, which is great. So now you're going to say to each and every single person that says me, you're going to say, okay, I'll send you a friend request. Then after they accept it, then you send them a private message. And that's basically how it is. They want to then, people that want to get into the giveaway, you get them the post to post. So all those people now are going to be your new friends. They want whatever we have. Then you're going to send certain scripts to them about whatever particular, like say it was the coffee. So this particular posts that we, scripts that we sent to them, saying, I heard you'd be interested in the Skinny Brew, would you like more information? They're going to, of course, say yes. You send them another script, and I will send this into the chat if you guys don't have it. Especially the Skinny Brew is an awesome host to post to do. Then that's how the conversation starts, basically. So now you have a new friend. Now you get all this information. Like I've told you guys the whole rundown of the step-by-step of what I do to gain the loyal customers is the same way that I now approach these new people. Basically, you find out how much weight they want to lose. You find out if they're on meds, make sure they have no food allergies, all that kind of information. Then you find out, because you want to tell them we have a lot of products, especially if they want to lose like 15, 30 pounds or more. We have a lot of products. Let's see what's best for you. And you ask them, do you like chocolate? How's your eating? Do you eat a lot of carbs? You gather all the information. And also, I think they love it because, you're making it very one-on-one personable. You're not like a robot, you have feelings and you want to help them out, basically. Get all the information. And then I just say to them, then, these are the products I would suggest for you. Then I go through whatever those products are. I explain the loyal customer program. And then if they like that, then I basically say, okay, great. I can either walk you through the order process on my website, or I can place your order for you. Which would you prefer? And then they tell you, then that's kind of how I work it. I don't want to really dive into that too much, just the host to post with the steps. You buy in at $10, you show that you bought in, you then can put a giveaway post up. all those friends of yours now that want to be in this to win X amount of money, you reach out to them, you ask them to host a post for you, you give them the post for them to put on their wall, they put it on their wall, then those people, their friends now that are interested in whatever post you gave them to put on their wall, you then become a friend with them, friend request them, they accept, then you start the conversation with them. And that's really kind of how the steps go. I wanted to show you guys also, hold on one sec, it's right here. If you are to go into our Mindset in Millions group page, you will see in the guides all the different sections. There is a section alone only, for host to post. So you can always go through here, see other different scripts or whatever. At least it's a guide for you as well, besides me just telling you about this. Also in this page is the same page that you're going to find. Let me see if it's probably in here. Yes, that's August, boom. Is that it? No. Where is the buy-in? Let me just try to find the buy-in for you guys. Maybe that was it. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even see this. I gotta put mine in. That's pretty cool. All right. So let me see. It's in here somewhere on the main feed, where after you send it, it's also another section too that's going to show you guys. Here's actually the whole thing, post to post, step by step, which is in the guides. Try to find this. I don't know why it's not popping up, but it is here somewhere, guys. All right, so let me just get rid of this. I'm going to now unmute you guys. So if you have any questions at all about host to post, I want you to ask me.
I have a question.
Yes.
So you said to ask your friends to post. Would you mind posting for a giveaway? Like, who do you ask to do that? Your
No,
friends?
you're gonna actually put a post on your Facebook page. And we have various different ones that we use. I'll show you an example. Hold on a sec. By the way, guys, we're only gonna find out probably around the 5th of this month about how much the pot's gonna be, because everyone is still buying in. So they don't have an amount to give us right now for us to do the giveaway with the actual amount. Let me see, what was the battery one that, and you've probably seen it on my page, Jocelyn. Hang on.
I've seen a bunch of you put that up, but when you said to Venmo $10 to who? I'm confused.
Oh, that I was trying to find that on the Mindset in Millions page. Let me see if I can find it on my phone instead. Hold on.
Trish, if you go to the Millionaire Mindset page and you type in HAPs in the search,
Come up.
it'll come up. Like you'll have to go through them, but it'll all be HAP posted.
All right, so let me, I've done that before. Let me just see if I can do that again.
Yeah, try that.
Let's see.
Because I have trouble finding it every time I go to the page.
It's crazy.
I have to get into that more. I have to go in there.
Yes, almost everything that you need to know. All right, so here right now you see that, but it says host to post pot, $10 to participate. It's giving you all the information right here. Okay, if you want to Venmo like I did, you send it to this girl.
Okay.
All right,
All
if you want to do PayPal, you send it to this person. So it gives you all different options. Okay.
Okay.
After you do that, then you just reply and you put in your, why did it do that now? Oh, that's okay. All right, so
So that person will post for you as long as you Venmo them $10.
no. This is, the
Oh.
whole thing is for you to be able to be included in our HAPs. You got to pay 10. This is how we actually come up with the money to give away the 500 or 600 a month. Is that all of us distributors, we all chip in together. That makes sense now, right?
So I pay Venmo $10 to them so that I could be entered, or I can post and have people entered into this.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Correct. Yes.
All right. I was very confused.
No,
Hold
that's
on, my
totally
notes are
fine.
all
That's
wrong
totally
now.
fine. So see, now it looks actually nicer over here. So here it's broken down, the options of who to send the $10 to. After you send it, they want a screenshot of the payment.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then you put your screenshot in this feed so they see, that you sent the $10 to them.
Okay.
And that's why we don't know how much it's going to be yet, because people are still sending in their $10. So once they add up and they see how many distributors sent the money, they'll figure out what the giveaway is going to be.
So I can't just put that up on my page because I'm not included and I didn't pay and I didn't put a screenshot in
Well,
there.
this is the thing, is that if you don't pay, that any of your Facebook friends that chooses to put up a post for you, you can't include their names. Like, they won't have a chance to win because you're not really in it. So
Gotcha. Okay.
does that make sense now?
Now it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, good.
I'm a little
So-
slow, but when I get it, I get
It's totally fine.
it.
Listen, questions are good, honey. So yeah, so do the snapshot here after you send the person the 10, whichever way you want to go here. This is, as you know, this is all our It Works Cable. This is our Facebook group page. So I Venmo'd this girl, Brittany. That's how I did it. And the $10, and I put my screenshot here. And then after and they probably don't even have it up yet.
Do you do this every month, every week, or?
This is once a month.
Okay.
It's a once a month hack. Let me just do this again. All right, so see, he has even a hack training too. You can listen to another video as well. So now this was July, okay? I want you to see this though, okay? It's gonna come up. No. All right, so after someone does a post for you, you write their name down, and then you're gonna put them in the feed for the August HAPs. So this is the July HAPs, and this is how you have to do it. You have to write HAP out with the caps and write the person's name. You could put as many, see how much this girl did? You could put as many as you want in one comment, but it has to look like this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because they actually do like an electronic kind of picking thing. So that's why it has to be in this right format.
As people are doing it, you don't do one by one by one. You wait till.
Well, I honestly, I'll do like a batch of 5.
How long?
I don't do it like as much like she did it, honestly.
Okay.
Because that would drive me crazy. So it's whatever you want to do.
Okay.
So basically on a daily thing, usually I try to do daily, whether I get 3 or 5 or 7 or whatever, and then I'll just put it in that day. Just because that's just me. But if you don't put their names in the feed here, they're not going to really then be in this giveaway and possibly win the money. Also, before I forget, after the person hosts the post for you, you want to save, who was that? Oh, it's Francesca. After the person hosts the post for you and it has it on their page, you want to save that. You want to save that, and I'll show you how to do that. So all right, so this girl, Teresa, did one for me today, right? So see, it's like it's the Skinny Brew. Okay, so how to save it is those 3 little dots that are up here. You click, then you have an option. I'll unsave it right now. Hang on, it didn't work. Unsave. Why is it not working? Hang on. Okay. So when the person hosts the post for you and puts it on their feed, those 3 little dots up there, you click, and then you have an option to save it. Click save. And what I do is I add each month, I add a little collection, as they call it. And I just name it like, you know, August half, July half, whatever. So I click that. You also want to click only me. So when you're actually create the name of whatever you want to call the album, you know, the creation, and then there's options of, you know, you don't want really your friends to see it and other people to see it. So you have to click only me. So it's really only for your view. So now see how easy this is that I go to then, hang on. Look at that. So when I click on my phone, those 3 lines up here, and then see where it says saved, I click saved, and you'll see all the people that hosted the post for me. And then all I do is every once in a while, I'll go in this, and anyone that responds, I just kind of constantly double check to see if there's new responses, who did I miss? So this is really important to save it, okay? These those are out, send them. And that's really it. Any other questions, Jocelyn?
Not yet. I would have to go through this and
That's
go
fine,
through like
yeah.
go through the motions, and then if I have a
Exactly.
question, you know, I have no
Ask
problem
us.
asking you
It's totally
questions.
fine. Listen, you know, once you get it down pat, it's like golden. Because like I said, you're reaching all of these other people's friends. So therefore, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but all my new customers are always, they're a new friend. Whether I sent them a friend request just because I needed, you know, want to add more friends one day, or they're a new friend from a hack. It's very
If you're on the
rare.
phone with,
Huh?
if you're on the phone with them, a dove is chasing you.
You're breaking up. I'm not sure
I
what you're
said if
saying.
you're on the phone with them and I said if you're on the phone with them and a dove is chasing you.
She's so funny.
Never mind.
You're still breaking up, so it's kind of hard. I'm sorry.
Bye, Louise.
So they're always new people. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very, very rare that I have an existing friend on Facebook that I've had for a while that all of a sudden says to me, I mean, it has happened, but it's very rare that all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, give me whatever you're having. You know, give me the skinny brew or whatever." It always seems to, you know, because in my mind, like if they were interested when they first saw about it 2 years ago, they would have reached out to me. So, I mean, that is, you know, rare. It does happen. Don't get me wrong, because being consistent really is key. And I've had those people, but the most loyals I've ever gotten monthly is because of the hacks. I'm being honest. I would get maybe, you know, I must have doubled the amount of LCs that I would get a month because of the hacks. Like I would get them from doing my live videos. I would get them from whatever posts I'm putting up, you know what I'm saying? But once I started getting into the hacks, and at first I was very skeptical. I didn't really like it. I tried it like a year or two ago, but I tried it, but I didn't really try it. Like I put one up and it didn't work. And so I'm going to do what I normally do. Until I really, really, really tried it and really understood it and started doing it is when the results were like Because like, you can put like 10 people can put up 10 haps for you, right? 7 of them could be duds. But you get those 3 that, it's a new friend kind of like that's doing a host to post for you, and you don't have as many mutual friends. So now all of her thousands of whatever friends that she has on Facebook never heard of you, doesn't know what the hell this hap is, like doesn't never heard of Skinny Brew, and they're all like intrigued. And that one hap, you can have freaking 30, 40 people commenting, give me more information, me. Then you're gathering all those new friends, and you're getting like half or more of them as customers. So it's like really an amazing tool to have in this business. It's great to do all different things, but I would definitely say run with haps, because once you, like I said, once you get a few up there, it's gonna change your business. It's amazing. Any more questions, Jocelyn? She's funny. Where's she? She's outside now. Any more questions, honey?
Just one thought. Like, these people are here to help you. I understand that, but why would they want to post for you if they could just post for themselves and make the sales?
Well, no, the whole thing is the people that you're asking to host the post, you're gonna then put their name in the giveaway to earn like $500 cash. That's why.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And they can't make the sales because they're not a distributor.
Right. Okay.
That makes more sense now. So that's the whole incentive for them, and that's why we all chip in as distributors $10 each, and then whatever money we total up to is what we're going to be giving away to one family. I mean, who wouldn't want to win $500 cash for just hosting a post for somebody?
Right. No, I get that.
So it's really, it's a win-win. They have a chance to win this. And yes, and they're being nice and they're hosting the post for us, probably because they want to, win the $500. But still, some people, don't get me wrong, some people have told, like, they don't respond to me. Some people say, no, I really don't want to advertise. It's fine.
Okay.
I've done those before too. Like, it's no big deal. So, but I think majority of the people always say yes. For the most part.
I did.
So now Krista's gonna go pick up her son, right? Oh, you muted.
What?
You were muted. Now you, Krista.
Oh,
Hey,
You're
can you hear
gonna pick up your son, right?
me? He didn't call yet, so that means it's only 5 minutes away, so he's good. He said about 8, so.
All right, so do you wanna start and explain what you do with your haps?
Yeah, I was very skeptical in the beginning, as Christy and Trisha know, right?
Yes.
Took me like 3 months, and then once I did it, totally took me to a different level. Like, I think my friends are completely doubled the number of friends I have. So in 9 months, my friends doubled, probably 7 months since I started doing haps. And I ask everybody and everyone. I have probably 10 people that I've never met before in my life, and they don't even buy from me. And they just are like, they know. In the beginning of the month, I'm like, hey, new month, you ready? So you just can't be afraid to have people say no, because 8 out of 10 people say yes. And I don't care if they say no. Hey, thanks, smiley face. Thanks anyway, and
Exactly.
always my new customers. That's it. I've already established a relationship with them. So after they buy, I say, hey, great. This is, gonna get a confirmation email, reach out to me when everything, your orders arrive. And hey, by the way, would you mind putting up a post for me? And I'll put you in, and again, most of them say yes. And then the couple of them say not.
But I think that's genius.
Right.
Krista, I never did that before. I
Oh,
never had the thought of, after a person becomes a loyal customer, I never had the thought of ask him to host a post. I was so regimented with just the people that were responding to my giveaway, seeing that that they were to be in the giveaway. I only asked them. I just didn't have that
Yeah.
concept.
No, I started that probably 2 months ago, and And it works. And sometimes, haps dry up and you really got to like dig and be like, okay, who can I ask right now? And like I said, I go back to like a number of go-tos that some of them don't even order from me, but I always ask them, and I'll change up everything. I always start with the skinny brew, then I go to the cleanse. Now I'm on the gummies, and if I had someone that did a skinny brew for me back in March, I just asked her last month, hey, you want to do it again? Because it's been several months. So,
Right.
I'm fine if they say no, it doesn't really matter. In terms of getting like my customers, I always follow up the next day. So if I had a conversation this morning at 8 a.m., they're gonna hear from me again tomorrow, whether they responded or not. They may, maybe they didn't respond to my, hey, I saw you comment on Skinny Brew, you want more info. So if they didn't respond to me, I'll say, hey, would you want to look at the website? So they know it's legit and that I'm not, just blowing smoke up their ass.
Right.
But I always respond 24 hours later. And, some people I don't hear back from, and I'll wait a few days, or even, maybe I miss them. It's a week and I'll be like, hey, do you want more information? Or, but I always follow up pretty much immediately because I want them to know that I'm legit, I'm real, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's a very big thing, and like I said, I try and, I don't, it's not going to make or break me. I do this because I want to do it and I love doing it.
Right.
So I don't want to be annoying to them and let them think that that's all I want. Like
Right.
you.
And
Sales,
that's key.
like-
That's key too, because your excitement for loving what you're doing is obviously probably shining through, and excitement alone is going to get them excited.
Right.
So, and because you're not like forcing it down their throat, and you're not being pushing, you don't have an attitude, and you're like, you're just, you're not making it seem like it's, if they say no, it's fine. You just smiley face, whatever, and you move on.
Yeah.
That people respect that more than like, and everyone has bad days, but definitely, I mean, sometimes I need my breath saying something, but I'll still say, okay, with a smiley face, because
Right. Yeah, me too. Always. I always end everything with
yeah. And as long as you get used to the nose, like you were saying, it's so true. It's nothing personal against, you have to think of it this way, it's nothing personal towards you. It's just, they just don't want it. And I kind of take it as it's their loss. Because I mean, who's all of these? Oh, it reminds me, I have to take my slimming gummies. So, what else, Krista?
Today somebody sent something to me, and they commented on a post, and I said, hey, you want more information? And they said, no, I'm good, I read the reviews on it, I'm okay. And I say, okay, thank you for getting back to me. Doesn't affect me. We just a little smiley face. Another thing I always do is when somebody hosts a post for me, like let's say it's a cleanse post. So, I send them the information on the cleanse, and then they say, how much is it? And I say, oh, I'll send you my website, the sales stuff for the month. So I always start, I have a script that I made myself, and I will always start whatever it is. The gummies are only $39, the cleanse is only $39. And then I'll say the sale for the month is this, whatever, the 2 for $69. And then after that, after they respond, I follow up with when I first started, I did the 2-day cleanse, started the Skinny Brew on the 3rd day, lost 5 pounds the first week. And then when we're starting conversation, I literally have a script that says, there are tons of other great products. My favorites are the Skinny Brew, the cleanse, the gummies. Oh, and by the way, there's another wonderful one that's only $29 called Fat Fighters. They absorb so like I literally have scripts that I send.
That's awesome. And basically you're sharing your results with them, which that's awesome, because
that's like a big,
they want to know that.
and if people just on like a Skinny Brew app, I will always say, I always recommend to my customers to start with a 2-day cleanse. It's great because you can still eat on it with the exception of a few things. And so I always, I recently just started adding the Fat Fighter things because it's, getting volume up. But I literally just have a script that I send. And, if they, I always know the people that are going to come back, whether they do it today or in 3 months, because they're stalking me. They're commenting on everything. Yeah. I just want to just buy already because I know you're going to. So why don't we just get, and I
think mindset is really important too.
Yeah. but it's just, for me, and like, for sure, but a lot of, follow up and, like I said, I try not to be too annoying, but, I mean,
Annoying, no, I'm just kidding.
the next day, like I always follow up the next day. And if they don't answer, I'll wait a few days and say, and then I see them, looking at my posts and, people are very skeptical and I understand that. And, sometimes people say, oh my God, that's expensive, Skinny Brew. And I say, you know what, it does, I understand it does sound expensive, but if you do the 3 for $89, that's 45 servings of coffee and it's $1.97 a day. So I do try to break it down. And then I say, if you do the 2 for $69, it's $2.30 a day. Like that's really not a lot of money.
And I'm sure you probably
I just
too that it's not regular coffee, it's coffee with benefits. You're
Yeah.
not buying 7-Eleven coffee. I mean,
Right.
it doesn't make you get skinny. Will give you energy and nootropics are in it and things like that.
Right. And I always tell the people that the coffee contains chromium. So it's an appetite suppressant. So it supports the weight loss because your hunger is held. People want to hear that.
Yes.
Boy, as you're going to notice a huge decrease in your appetite and a huge increase in your energy. Like people want to hear that. I mean, everybody wants to
And
lose
that's
weight.
true. You know what? Because we know what you're doing is basically what you're doing is you probably said to yourself, I have to figure out why somebody would want this.
Right.
And put that into words and give all those benefits to them. Like, like the slimming gummies, like who doesn't want to like shred like inches off their waist and their hips? And what I love is that this actually helps prevent the fat cells from coming back there. So who would want to stop taking them? I know I'm not.
Yeah.
So all those kind of things they have to think about outside the box, like, what's going to benefit these people? Why do they want whatever we have?
Right.
And incorporate all that kind of stuff in it too.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
My friend bought the gummies and it's been about a little over a week. And she's saying, I'm not losing any weight. And I said, well, if they're supposed to slim you and, suppress your appetite. And she said, it is doing that. So I told her, I said, just give it a little more time. I said, mine started in about 2 weeks. And I just don't want her to go on my page and be like, these don't work. And then everyone else is like, oh, forget that. But I told her, I said, you have to drink the water. You have to watch what you eat. I said, it helps you. I said, if you're going to go to McDonald's and Burger King every day and take these gummies, it's not going to work. So, like, what do you say to people if they're like, it doesn't work? I told you got to just give it some time.
All right, Chris, you answer it.
What?
I'm letting you answer it.
Oh, I always say, the gummies should be taken the same time every day. Are you drinking your Skinny Brew first thing in the morning?
They don't have that.
What are you eating during the day? I give them a guideline of how much water they should be drinking. And 9 out of 10 times they say, no, I'm very consistent. And I say you have to be, everything in moderation, but you do have to be consistent. But most of the time it's not the product. It's because people are not really being consistent and following up. And then they're like, oh, okay, great. Thanks. I'm going to try that now. And let's be in touch in a week or two. I'm okay. Great. Listen, the miracle drug, we'd all be millionaires, but people do their part.
So I suggested she try Skinny Brew. So I said, send me $20 and I'll give you I'll send you a sample. So that's where we're at. And I did that today.
Awesome.
So
did you do that on the sample app?
Yes.
Awesome. So her information is it works is going to ship them to her.
Yes.
Awesome. Great job, girl. That's awesome. You made 20
Thank you. Yeah, I did. She Venmo'd me. So today, I have to tell you guys this. Today, I did the triple
threat
factor. Yeah, there you go. So I took the gummies. I took the thermal fight and the skinny coffee because I sent the sample to me. And I'm going to be honest, I don't like coffee, but I pushed through and I was like, this is disgusting, but it's going to help me. So I did it. And I can't tell you the amount of energy I have. And I had like no appetite. I started getting hungry maybe around lunchtime. And then I was focused
we had someone call out sick today at work, so it was a nuts house, and it didn't bother me. Nothing fazed me. Everything was happy. I said, this is amazing. Usually I come home from camp and I lay down for a little before my second job. Today I laid down and I'm like, okay, I don't need to lay down. I need to do this. And I was like, this is
Yeah,
amazing.
cool.
And like, you can hear in my voice that I'm still uppity.
Yeah.
And honestly, I didn't take my other gummies yet because I didn't walk in the house yet. And I didn't take the next thermo because I kind of don't need it. So that's why I put on my Facebook today, I put a picture of the three of them, and then I put a picture of me smiling. And I said, when I take these, I smile like this. And I put like a little description.
Right. I
Awesome.
gotta run.
Show me some love on my Facebook.
All right,
Mhm.
And one of my friends copied she shared one of my posts, and that's how I got my customer today. I thought it was
Oh,
something
okay.
completely different. And when I finally because I was at work and I was texting you and I was trying to work and trying to do this, I was working 2 jobs today at the same time, putting out lunch. I said, all right, I'm very excited right now.
Mhm.
That's awesome. So now, Jocelyn, I know you don't like coffee, right? You don't like coffee. So
Trisha,
now,
I gotta run, honey. I'm sorry.
okay, you're fine. You're good. Thank you so much.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
I'm taking everyone's time.
No,
I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
fine.
she just gotta jump off to pick up her
Yeah.
son.
That's
If
what
you
this
wanna
is
hop
I
on
for.
the
hope he
It's
top,
feels
great.
you can.
better.
Yeah.
Get that going if you can, if you want.
And
Okay.
don't be afraid to do haps. Right?
I
Good.
want to
All
do
right.
it. I just,
Bye, guys.
have
Bye,
to
honey.
look. Bye. Good luck.
Thank you. You too.
So I was gonna
Thank
say,
you.
Jocelyn, you don't like coffee, right? So now Christy, because she makes them so many different ways, the skinny brew. I was telling her to probably put in like a one of the unsweetened the sugar-free, like the
Sugar-free
Smash
creamer.
Delight, right?
Yeah.
Tell her different ways to make it. Maybe she would like
So you have the regular skinny brew, not the keto, right?
Right.
skinny brew.
Okay, so yeah, you can put in sugar-free creamer. You can put in those sugar-free syrups that they have that have nothing in them, basically. They're just the syrups. You can mix it with ice and blend it. The keto coffee is better to do that with, but low fat, like almond milk, no sugar added, and some creamer will change the taste a little bit. I like my coffee black, so I like the taste of strong coffee.
Right. Yeah, I was telling her to drink my black too.
Yeah, but you can add stuff to it. Just do a little bit because you don't want to dilute the coffee too much.
Because I'm thinking since she loves how she felt after it, as long as she changes it up,
Yeah,
right,
'cause
to like the taste.
Yeah, the skinny brew gives you a ton of energy, and it's got the nootropics in it for brain function and mood. So
Yeah.
It really
that's why they're
does.
so yeah, it's insane.
But definitely,
how
I
great
was
it is.
amazed.
I would definitely, if you like the, what was the flavor again that Alexis told me about, Christy?
Caramel? Someone said caramel.
Yes, the caramel mocha,
Salted
whatever it's
caramel?
called.
Was it salted caramel?
No, it was
Ooh,
something with
I
an
love
M.
salted caramel.
It was a
Mo-
long ass name. It was
Mocha
mocha
chocolate?
something or other. Anyway, International Delight makes all these different flavored sugar-free ones, and there's only 1 gram of carbs. So that's the way I would go. Get one of the creamers that you like, and I guarantee you would love it.
What about the new one, the white mocha?
Oh, that's so freaking delicious.
I want to order that, but I have to figure out how to use my $150
yeah.
credit.
I was telling her, Christy, that's probably easy. Just call customer service and
Well, customer service, because it is very hard to find it. It's when you go to pay, you'll see it at the top, but you can't use it on tax and shipping. So
Right.
it's like weird. So just call customer service
Just
and just place
easier,
the order
yeah.
with them, and they'll do it for you.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to get the wraps. I have the wraps, but I want to get that stuff that you put around the wraps because I try to use saran wrap and
oh, you don't have to buy that, honestly.
Yeah, no, use a saran wrap. It's gonna do the same thing.
Yes.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's only, it makes it look pretty. Like you don't need, it's called the Fab Wrap or whatever. You
Yeah.
don't need that one.
Oh, okay. I'll delete that then. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I ordered that cup, the green cup. So
I'll
I want
have
to
it.
see.
Yeah, I have that.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna, we're gonna still chat, but I'm just gonna stop the recordings. I think that was good.
That was great.
Okay, so let me just do.